All right, boys, we are live. Welcome back, week 4 of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks Pod. Record is updated in the top left. I'll read it off quick because we can't see it. But Connor's on top, 31-14. Then we got me and Josh are both 28-17. I actually put it in wrong. I got to update it. But me and Josh are both 28-17. Big P's 25-20. Jeff's 20-25. I'll get that fixed right now. But yeah.
Pretty good at guessing games.
Take it away, boys, while I get this fixed.
It ain't a guessing game if you know what's going to happen.
Right.
I knew it was going to happen at least 28 times. I'll tell you that right now.
Did you have that Chargers game right?
Yeah. I was the only person that picked the Cowboys, and I was also the only person that picked the Browns over the Niners.
I knew the Cowboys were going to win that game. I just wasn't going to pick against my team.
That's right.
I don't know. They had the #1 super fan in the league over there, so I thought she was gonna carry him over the finish line.
That was weird.
Number one
She is
fan.
dedicated.
She's an animal.
Her kid plays for the Vikings, right? That was the thing that came
yeah,
out.
She plays on like a pee wee league.
Everyone was saying like, oh, she's a fake and a plant, but it came out
Yeah,
like,
I thought she was a plant.
Really
and she
did
went
seem
on
like that.
Yeah.
I'm still fully not ruling it out.
I ruled it out. She's a nice lady. She's probably getting harassed. Like, she's probably gonna have to delete all her social media now. She's probably gonna have to go into counseling.
She was a key contributor in that loss.
Yeah, she was. It was funny. Colts unfortunately took an L. Big P called it.
I can't
Surprised
believe
he's not wearing the Jags jersey
Yeah,
this
are we
week.
gonna talk about that?
Was it by
Yeah,
21?
you know, when you don't
Close.
have Anthony Richardson, there's not much you can do there. Gardner Minshew's not it. I remember on the podcast, it might have been 3 weeks ago, you guys all said, most of you guys said Gardner Minshew gives the Colts a better shot at winning. I think that was put to rest this week.
I stand by that, considering Anthony Richardson can't walk right now.
Well, he can walk, he just can't throw. His shoulders separated.
Oh, it's shoulder. Okay.
I think it came out yesterday or today. They're shutting him down for the
surgery.
season. Yeah, he's getting that surgery, so he's going to be done for the season.
It's too fragile, dude.
It's all right. We're tanking for Marvin.
He can't hang in the big leagues with the big boys.
How would you feel about the Colts picking up Marvin at 1?
I think we're going to win maybe 2 more games this year, which would put us out of the Marvin conversation, I feel like, unless we trade up. Because there's no way Frank Reich wins a single game.
I don't think Marvin Harrison's gonna go in like the top 3.
I think he's
Really?
going to be top 5.
I
He'll be
think like
top
right. As the draft gets closer, there's always like a couple D linemen that like skyrocket up the draft and end up going like right at the top. But we'll see. Maybe he
Yeah,
does.
I mean, I don't know. Drake May probably goes above him. Caleb Williams, obviously. But now Caleb Williams is asking for a stake in the team that drafts him. Who's this
That's
guy think he is?
That's
Yeah,
the craziest thing. The Packers are gonna take him, and then they're gonna give him a certificate that says he's a part owner now. There you go.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Aaron Rodgers apparently asked for it when he went to the Jets. He asked for partial ownership of the Jets, and the Jets said no.
Yeah, I heard that was a discussion. That
Never even
was
heard that.
happening.
Oh, good news
Yeah.
for the Packer fans in the chat, just me and Josh as season ticket holders. We got some season ticket holder news. We do have playoff. We did win the raffle for playoff tickets this year. If we do somehow get in the playoffs,
The Lions are gonna
So that's a
implode in
W.
like 2 weeks.
it's a W.
No,
You're
Lions
muted,
are
P.
top dog
You're
in the
muted.
league right now.
Okay, he's on it. He knows.
The Lions always implode at some point.
This is the
Not
year.
this year. This is the year.
Hey, Jahmyr Gibbs is supposed to come back this week. David Montgomery's still not there, but we'll see what happens.
Dude, I'm
They
not
won
even
with,
hearing playoff talk from Lions fans. I'm hearing Super Bowl talk, which is just hilarious to me.
That's what it's
Hey.
been since preseason. That's what it's been. It's been unbearable. They skipped playoffs. They're like, we don't need to win a play. They went straight to Super Bowl this year.
Top
If the
5.
Niners stay injured, the Lions might be the second best team in the NFC if the Niners injuries pile up.
Eagles. Eagles.
Yep.
Eagles have not looked good this year.
They have not, but they're just dogs.
They haven't found their rhythm.
They haven't looked good, and
But
they're
they're-
still 5-1.
Well, their
Right, well,
they lost a lot in their secondary. Their defense isn't great. They have a good run defense, but their pass defense is not great.
Jalen Carter's a monster.
Hurts also threw 3 picks last week.
He was also hurt last week. Kurt Carter.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Any highlights from last week other than the Jags and the Colts?
Jets. I honestly kind of saw it coming. I did take Jets money line that first quarter at plus 550. Because I knew Zach Wilson was cooking something up, and Jalen Hurts, man, that boy looked like Gardner Minshew. That's all I gotta say. I don't think after watching this, I mean, it's so early to say. I don't think the Eagles are Super Bowl contenders at all at this point. I think
They're 5-1.
Brock Purdy also got exposed as a fraud without Christian McCaffrey. Granted, Debo was out, but Debo's a running back anyways. But yeah, I mean, you were talking Brock Purdy MVP last week, but you take away Christian McCaffrey, and he looks like your average quarterback.
Purdy came right back down to earth.
I mean, if
He
you have
did.
5 good games and 1 bad game, like what are we doing? Everyone has bad.
When you take out McCaffrey, that whole offense just shambles, man. It's not good over
I think
there.
it was just I think it was a weird week in the NFL, and the Jets have embarrassed every quarterback they've played. So I wouldn't read into it too much. I think this week we're probably gonna get right back into the normal swing.
Didn't the
of
Jets
things.
lose to the Patriots with Mac Jones?
Yeah, Mac Jones. Well, I don't think Mac Jones played well.
I don't think so either. I don't remember. I just know the Patriots beat the Jets, which is wild. Because the Patriots will look like the worst team in the NFL next to the Broncos.
Patriots might be taking Caleb Williams this year.
Caleb Williams' stock went down after that Notre Dame game.
It
Yeah,
did.
that was brutal.
He looked bad. I mean, 3 picks, like.
You see the fan after the game that stormed the field and was like in his face, like chirping him on camera.
I did know.
It was like Caleb Williams still has helmet on and walking off the field, and fans are storming the field. This guy whips out his camera right in Caleb Williams' face and is like asking him questions.
Imagine that was Eric.
Yeah, that would have been
That's
crazy.
brutal.
That would have been crazy.
Is Shador gonna come out or is he staying?
Prime said he's staying.
He can't. I don't think he can. I don't think he's going to disobey Daddy.
You're freaking me out, P, with this whole mute unmute thing.
I'm sorry.
What do you
I
got
know I
cooking
make
over
a lot
there?
of noise. I make a lot of background noise when I'm drinking, and I don't just want to be making
What does that mean?
shuffling.
How do you make
Yeah,
background
what are you-
noise?
Are you gargling it
Background
before you
noise.
swallow?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to respect everyone's talking, and I feel like if I drink, I'll get louder.
Yeah. I think
We'll
the
unmute.
Packers
We'll see how it
did,
goes.
That's fine. The Packers looked pretty good this week.
We
About
did.
as good as they've looked other than the wins we had. So that was positive.
Big
Getting
week for
healthy.
us. We needed it.
We needed
Yeah, you
it.
guys are playing for the wild card anyway, so you're gonna need all the wins you can get.
It's honestly wide open. That third wild card spot in the NFC, I think, is wide open.
I don't know. If the season ends today, who you guys taking for the Super Bowl? I'm taking the Lions. I'm just throwing that out there.
From the NFC side or overall?
Overall, I'm taking the Lions.
I would take the Niners. I mean, the Niners have looked unbeatable, and then they had like one game that was terrible. So
They also played the best defense in the league. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to not pick the Niners. Just best overall team right now. But yeah, their problem every year is just going to be like injuries. They have so many just fragile guys on that team. CMC is super fragile. Debo's super fragile. Purdy was super fragile last year when they needed him
Kittle.
most. Like,
Kittle's always injured.
yeah, Kittle.
Ayuk. They got so many weapons though.
There's a lot of good AFC teams. The Jags, I think, are a sneaky flyer for the Super Bowl. Shout out, P.
They're flying. They're playing like just good enough to win some games, but they're not like balling out like the Dolphins or anything.
The
So,
Bills.
it'll be-
The Dolphins balling out. They just,
The stats they're putting up, 70-point games.
The Dolphins are balling out, but
It'll-
they're like also not like they go down 14-0 instantly to Carolina. They like get
Yeah.
smoked by the Bills. Like
Yeah, but they also beat Carolina by like 20 points or something.
they did. Yeah, it's just
Everyone beats
They
Carolina
can't
by
beat
20
good
points.
teams.
their offense is really good.
The Bills.
The greatest show on turf.
The Finns.
Dolphins
Or
can't beat.
the Dolphins.
Hmm.
I mean, I think like this weekend, like if I had to summarize, is like just a proof that like it's like any given Sunday. You know, we had like the Bills barely escaping a backup quarterback New York Giants team. You
What's
know,
the I got Tyrod.
the Niners losing
Revenge game,
Cleveland.
Tyrod. We missed that one last week.
and Philly dropping the rock and losing. It's just like I think this was like a reminder. And you know what all three of those teams had in common is home field. And you know what I remember about last year's playoffs is home field teams won. So I think like whoever can sneak out the 1 seed in these conferences, like home field is really important, especially in the playoffs. So I'll be curious to see how it shakes loose.
The Bills.
Bills.
Got a surprise guest back there.
Yeah.
P got a little jump scare there.
Yeah. She has the high ground, Anakin. She loves to have that high ground.
Love that.
You're gonna chop your legs off.
Should we get into next week?
Yeah, let's do it, boys. Let me whip it up here real quick. Tomorrow's
Whip it up
game.
and whip it out.
Yeah, let me whip it up. Whip it up. We're not whipping it out. Relax, boys. We got Jags Saints in New Orleans. 40-point over under. Saints are 1-point favorites.
I like the under, but I know you have to pick a winner. But I like the under in that game.
I like the Jags. I saw what they did to my Colts last week. I know I'm on the Jags now. I'm surprised the Saints are a 1-point favorite. I don't know how that happens, but I like the Jags here.
I think this line is going to shift a lot when T-Law is like officially in. Even though they said he's probably going to play. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that the Saints are favored here. I'm not going to make my pick yet. I'm gonna see what you boys do. See if I can be convinced one way or the other.
Trevor Lawrence, I think he's got a knee injury. I think he's supposed to play, so it can't be that serious.
The sprain.
Saints yeah, okay. The Saints got a great defense, but until the Saints offense can figure out what they're doing, I don't know. Derek Carr drops back, and Chris Olave is wide open, and Michael Thomas is wide open. And then the third receiver, I forget his name off the top of my head, he's wide open. And he's like, let me just dump it down to
Rashid
Alvin
Shaheed.
Kamara.
Rashid Shaheed's open. Guaranteed.
They're all open. Derek Carr's dumping it down to Alvin Kamara every play.
I love it.
I don't know.
I love it.
Until-
Kamara's getting me
until
16 in fantasy every week, and 10 of them are catches.
It's crazy. Until the Saints figure out their offense, I have to go with the Jags, even though the Saints are at home.
I got the Saints.
FA just doesn't want to see one go in. What you got, P?
I'm terrified to pick this game because, I'm putting my biases aside, and I also think that New Orleans takes this game at home. I think that with or without Lawrence the last 2 weeks, it's been ATN show. It's been run show first. Calvin Ridley hasn't put up numbers. The wide receivers haven't really gotten it going. They've been relying on ATN. I think the Saints' run defense is going to be a thing that kind of surprises people, and it's going to make the Jags try to think about how they're going to beat them without the run. And I think it's definitely – I agree with Hefe. I think it goes under, and I think New Orleans wins a close one like 17-13. And I hate saying that. I do, but
Interesting. Wow.
The Jags scored 37 points last week. They averaged 4 yards a play.
Man knows his stats.
Wow. That's interesting. P picks against his Jags. Did not see that coming. I'm going to ride Saints. I think it's actually going to be the opposite. I think it's going to be over. And I think the Saints offense finally gets it together. And I think the Saints are going to win this division. I think they're the best team in the division, and they're really going to show up. And I got a fun parlay for you boys, if you guys want to ride it with me.
Oh, yeah.
3-legger. The odds on it are I have $5 to win $567.50. 3 legs. Just 3 things got to happen. We need Chris Olave over 100 receiving yards.
Not going to happen.
We need Derek Carr over half an interception. And we need Derek Carr to score a touchdown.
Okay.
So he can't throw it, he has to run it?
He has to run it.
I'm out there.
Or catch it.
That's where, that's
tough one.
Boys, just ride with me. Just trust me.
Okay, just trusting the boy.
Yeah, just trust me.
boy.
I don't say trust in me very often. There something's telling me this is hitting, boys.
Who did Connor take in this game?
Jacksonville.
Oh man, I was hoping I was riding against everyone again.
Nope.
Dude, they have Taysom and Kamara. They're not pushing Derek Carr in the end zone.
Trust.
You don't
Just
know.
trust, boys.
I
Just
don't
trust.
know.
See,
You're right.
what you
I
just
don't know. I
Just
don't.
what you just said is on the scouting report. So what do? You run read option with Carr. No one sees it coming. He walks in because everyone bites on the run. You actually don't know.
You're not wrong. I mean, anything can happen.
All right, let's move on, boys. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm going off ESPN and it has the Packer game pushed up. It's probably just because it knows I'm a Packers fan, but we're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna go Raiders Bears in Chicago. Las Vegas is a 3-point favorite. Over under is 37.5.
I think
I'm
that's
on
a pretty
Chicago
good one.
Bears. If Fields plays,
He's not playing.
You
What do
can't
mean?
if.
There's no. He's not playing. I don't think.
what's he have like
Fields is definitely
bruised
playing.
thumb?
It
he's
was
got, like, a-
dislocated and he can't grip.
He's
the
not
ball.
playing.
Yeah,
He's not
he might be
playing.
out like 3 weeks.
All right, I want the Raiders. They look so bad against Minnesota.
What if Fields plays in the Bears?
A true Fields blazer,
funny.
man. Like, if Fields is playing, I'm a Bears fan. If not, I'm against him. Like, Fields is the reason they're winning games.
He is.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the 2 games before he threw for like 400 yards.
We're talking about, we're saying winning
Four
games. They've won
touchdowns a
one game.
Oh yeah, my bad. I threw a plural in there.
Fields is 1-5.
Give me the Raiders.
I'm on the Raiders as well.
I hate the Raiders because they just suck, and they just keep winning.
But Devontae.
Yeah, Devontae doing nothing, just not getting
You're
to the
talking
ball.
Are you
Devontae's
talking
getting
about
out
the
of
wide
there.
receiver? The wide receiver 2 on the Raiders, Devontae Adams.
Jacoby Myers is just getting fed for no reason. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Raiders, even though I hate them.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
Justin
so
Fields
bad.
is better. Justin Fields is better than people slander him to be, but Justin Fields' backup has to be worse, like significantly worse than Justin Fields. So it's got to be the Bears' offense might be the biggest disaster. I cannot. I don't think the Bears are going to score a point unless they'll dig it on defense.
Johnson.
Roshan.
I don't know. He's hurt too, isn't he? Isn't he like questionable?
I think he's gonna play.
I'll play this week. Though. It was a concussion. So, I mean, you can't be concussed for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, you probably could, but I'll take the Raiders. Yeah, the Bears.
Only
I don't know
Tua.
if there's
Only 2.
Raiders.
I bet. Was that everyone for this game?
I haven't picked it. Bears are the worst team. Listen to this. Bears are the worst team that I have ever seen play football. Take all the unders. Badgen throws at least 2 picks. Max Crosby, you can take his over on sacks. Take under on everyone. Under DJ Moore, under Cole Kmet. 150 yards at most for the Bears offense this week. Raiders win.
Let's go.
All right. On the Raiders.
Let's go. It's a sweep. We gotta get a little sweep emote to come on screen whenever we get a sweep. Just press a button, a little sweep comes on.
Or we should all pick up a broom and start sweeping.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Two of the 5 of us had a broom right next to them.
I stay cleaning.
Yeah, we got Browns, Colts in Indy. Cleveland's a 2.5-point favorite, coming off a big win against San Fran.
All right, this is usually when I don the Colts jersey, but I actually burnt it after last week, so it's gone.
You burnt it?
No, it's just we're not donning it this week.
You can't say you burned a
never-
jersey if you didn't burn it.
They get rid of
Wow.
I
burn.
feel like that's bad juju.
It's
I
a
feel
Darius
like you
Leonard
have to
jersey,
burn it
and
now.
that guy is a certified bum. We paid him, and then he disappeared. I'm never gonna pick against the Colts in this podcast because it's just something you can't do as a true fan. But in all likelihood, we probably drop this game, but I'm taking Colts.
I like the Colts.
That's not a good sign, Connor.
I like the Colts too. The Browns just came off an emotional, hard-fought win. So,
Pete's
they're
got
gonna
Pete's
they're
got,
gonna get back.
Pete's got the
gonna get
Browns
back.
jersey on.
Our second best defensive lineman just popped for PEDs. So the Browns love to run, as Big P's probably going to tell us. And when you lose someone who's a crucial part, like Grover Stewart is, in this defensive line, it's not looking good. I think Jerome Ford runs all over us. Is PJ Walker starting again?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Give me
former
not
goal.
confirmed. Not
He's a
confirmed.
practice
Not
squad
confirmed.
legend.
Deshaun Watson came out and he was like, I might play or I might not
Yeah.
play for 2 weeks. Or
Yeah.
maybe I'll
So
play
not
like
confirmed.
Yeah. I mean, but he also like he threw out like a crazy statement when he said it. He did it sounded so weird when he said it. He was like, maybe I'll play in a day, maybe I'll play in 2 weeks. Maybe I won't sit out the season. I don't know.
Maybe I'll be banned from every massage parlor in the state of Ohio.
I was about to say maybe he just takes a couple of massages.
He needs something. I also got the Browns. Browns got a better defense. Both the offenses are probably gonna be bad. I got Browns.
I'm gonna go Browns too.
Actually, before we do it at the end of the pod, my lock of the week, and it's a lock. Gardner Minshew over 0.5 interceptions. Take it to the bank, throw the house on it, throw the mortgage on it, cash it in, because that's gonna happen. I would sprinkle over 2.5 interceptions, to be honest.
How much you got riding on that?
Over 2.5.
I got 0 on it right now, but after this podcast, I'm gonna finance the house and throw everything I have on it.
Now you better. Now that you said that, you better do it.
It's my lock.
I have
of
a
the
second
week, boys.
bedroom for you next week, so it's cool.
All right, I'm moving to Grant. Yeah.
That's funny. I'll get to my lock of the week at the end, but mine is also an interception lock of the week.
I'm going Cleveland. I don't need to really explain it. I'm just gonna go Cleveland because defense wins championships.
Is that a Cleveland jersey you got on?
It's Johnny Manziel. We're sprinkling the money.
You wear that just for me?
I did wear it just for you.
Big
To
fella.
remind you.
I saw my Saints jersey, but I don't have one.
Is that a surprise
I have a
guess?
Saints jersey. We want Saints jerseys? I got Saints jerseys.
Oh, Lord.
You know, Big P has at least 3 jerseys for every team in the league.
Dude, I
Dedication.
met Pete freshman year, and like the first time I ever went into his dorm room, his closet was just open, and it was 40 jerseys and no other clothing. Just jerseys, bro.
He also has an esports like organization like jacket or something.
Oh,
Let's go, New
that's your
Orleans.
breeze?
Although we're playing Jacksonville this week, so I shouldn't really. I'm a fair weather fan, all right? All the people, I saw the comments, this is trash, whatever. I'm a fair weather fan. Say what you want to say about me.
Speaking of that, I commented to that guy. I was like, go back to your buffet because his profile picture was just like a buffet line, which is so random. And then it got deleted.
Pain.
Your comment
Did
got
you delete that,
deleted?
Jake?
No.
Yeah. I'm like, get your ass back to the buffet line, and then it disappeared after a day. I thought you deleted it.
No. I
Probably
don't even know
got
how to
flagged.
delete stuff.
They probably got flagged because Connor put a racial slur in it.
Whoa. Pause.
I've thought about chirping back at some of the comments, like from the account, like that go after you boys. Like, there's been some like mean ones on the TikTok. I don't even know any off the top of my head.
What's
but
the worst one you've seen?
I don't know. They're just like calling us idiots and saying we don't know anything that we're talking about.
We are idiots, and I don't know anything. Those things are true, but you don't got to speak that. We're just having a good time here, boys.
Who are they mostly targeting?
It depends on what clip. I feel like they're kind of coming at us for every clip. It's just whoever's like the main person talking. They're just like, yeah, this person has no idea what they're talking about.
Classic.
Classic.
So,
All right, did we get all the picks in on this game?
yeah, we're on to the next. Bills Patriots in New England. I thought this line would be bigger than it is. Buffalo's an 8.5 point favorite. Over under 41.
The Bills.
Give me the Bills.
I'll go Bills.
Someone's telling me to pick Patriots, but I can't do it. I'm gonna pick the Bills.
Do it. The Bills almost dropped the game in Foxborough. That's what. Oh my God, I'm so okay. I'm picking the Patriots. I'm picking the Patriots for Mondre over 100. Don't talk to me.
Andre over 100.
All right. That's a quick one. Let's go Commanders, Giants in New York. Washington's a 2.5 point favorite. Over under 39.
Is Daniel Jones playing?
TBD.
He's probably gonna play.
Let me wait. I'm gonna do some research real quick.
Oh wow.
The
I'm googling who's gonna win the game. It's cheating. You can't do that.
I'm gonna go Giants. Go ahead, Evan.
Yes. Second week back for Barkley. I'll go Giant. I'm gonna go Commanders. I'm switching it up last minute. Commanders.
Right. You practice today? Danny Jones did practice. I'm on the Giants.
Commies.
Tommies. That's what we're calling the Commanders?
Commies.
It's less offensive than Redskins, probably, I guess.
For the motherland.
Bring back Redskins.
I feel like I might go 0-12, 13 this week. I don't know how many games there are. I'm going to go Giants here. Give me Saquon. Give me Saquon. I don't care who's at quarterback. I actually prefer it would be Tyrod. That would increase our chances of winning.
Are you a big Saquon guy?
I mean, I met him. Gatorland 2020.
You don't have his
He was
jersey?
filming the NFL films, like Welcome to the NFL. Bumped in him in the squad. We love Saquon.
What'd you say?
You always draft him, but then you always trade him 2 weeks after you draft him.
To me. Both years.
Yeah, you know, that's because I know, man. I see the future. I traded him the week he got hurt.
No, you traded him the week he dropped 30. Oh, yeah, I think he did get hurt that week, though. Yeah, he dropped like 30, but he got hurt and was out a couple weeks, but he's back.
It's all good. He's back. He's back, and I'm a loser.
All right.
I'm just saying, my record's, 2-4? That's what you would call a losing record. Losing.
Did everyone pick that game?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we got Falcons Bucks in Tampa. Tampa's 2.5-point favorite. Over under 37.5. So many low over unders this week.
This is another game. Just like the last game, I'm not going to bet on it personally, but since I have to pick a winner here, I lived in Tampa for years, so I'll take the Bucks here.
Does this guy know what it's like to not be biased? Man just said he lived in Tampa, so he picked the Bucks. Anyway, I'm going to pick Atlanta because Baker Mayfield just proved that he's the most watched player in the NFL.
He said bacon last week.
I took that L like a champ, okay?
I forgot about that.
that.
You guys smell that?
You guys smell that?
I'm on Tampa.
I got the Bucks.
I'll take Tampa at home as well. All right, Lions-Ravens in Baltimore. Baltimore's a 3-point favorite in this, which is kind of surprising. Over under 43.
I'm taking the Lions. I'm staying on it. I think they win the Super Bowl this year, so Ravens is a good test for them, but I think the Lions pull through. I don't think Montgomery's playing. Well, I know Montgomery's not playing. I don't know if Gibbs is playing, but it doesn't matter. Lions win this game.
Jameer's trending towards playing.
That's good. This could be his breakout game.
Possible.
Meh.
I got the Lions as well.
I'll go Lions.
We got
Give me
Peter.
Ravens. Give me Ravens. Give me Lamar. Give me Pat Queen. Give me Goff to choke. I mean, I'm just going to say it every week. Goff sucks. And eventually he's going to choke, and I'm going to be like, I told every one of you guys who thought this dude was capable of winning a playoff game. He's not. He's not capable. He's a loser, just like me. I'm going to go put the Goff jersey on since I'm such a loser.
He's been to the Super Bowl.
And he lost it.
Yeah, but he still went to one.
I think I heard Pete better when he was back there than when he was right next to the can. Type of magic is he doing over there?
Hey, what's the over under on how many more times he changes jersey?
Hammer the over.
2.5.
Oh, there it is.
Jesus Christ.
It's not my lock of the week. Like I said, I've already made my lock of the week. Gardner Minshew over 1 interception or 0.5 interceptions. But if it wasn't that, it would be Jameer Gibbs 1 touchdown. First touchdown of the year.
I don't hate that. I'm taking Ravens. I'm going to ride with B. I think the Ravens are just better than the Lions. And The Ravens are a much better team, and they're kind of a team no one's really talking about that's just flying under the radar. But they're a really solid team.
Their offense has kind of been struggling though.
Yeah.
Lamar's not. They just gotta like put it together. It's like I don't know. They just haven't been connected.
If Lamar's hitting his throws, the Ravens' offense is crazy, and if
Well,
Lamar's
they're-
not hitting his throws,
Oh.
their offense is okay.
Right.
So it's interesting. I think that's gonna be a really fun game to watch, though. It's really interesting. Vegas literally just has it as a pick 'em basically. If it was at a neutral site, so Baltimore home, they get the 3. We got Steelers Rams in LA. Rams are 3-point favorites, 44 over under. The spread surprised me a lot. Only 3.
What's the spread again?
Rams are
3?
3-point favorites at home.
Well, TJ Watt's gonna get a touchdown, so that's a guarantee. It had
Is that your lock of the week?
No, it's not gonna be my lock of the week, but I'm just putting it out there. TJ Watt's getting a defensive touchdown for sure. So the real question is, can the Rams score more than 10 points?
Have you seen the Rams offense? The Rams
I
have
know.
dogs.
Yeah, but the Steelers
back.
defense.
Yeah.
Who's
Cowboys.
starting running back? Ask who's starting running back.
Chris Evans. He went to Michigan, I think. I'll take the Rams.
You're correct.
I'm taking
I
Koopa.
don't know. On paper, I want to say the Rams, but yeah, I'm gonna go Rams here. I
Koopa
was
and
gonna take the
Puka.
Steelers, but I'm taking Rams.
Koopa and Puka.
Koopa Puka. I'm changing my team. Puka Koopa.
Just a bunch of Koopas from the Super Mario movie. Dude, that movie was so lit. I don't know if you guys saw that movie, the Super Mario movie. Great movie. Make sure
Got
you
the
guys
one
give
with
it a watch.
Bowser and Mario.
Yeah. Peaches, 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 peaches.
You can't have a Super Mario movie
I
without those two.
love you.
With Mario.
I'm gonna take the Rams. I think their offense is just really good, and I think the Rams are another team that's way better than people think, and the Steelers are a team that's way worse than people think.
They're really bad pass defense.
Who do?
Puka bounce back game as well.
Who's got a really bad pass defense, Jeff?
The Steelers.
Hmm.
Six
Okay.
Stealing. But they're
I'm
not
gonna
going
go
to
Steelers.
ball from Matt Stafford.
I'm going Steelers. They beat the Ravens. I like the Ravens. I think the Ravens are a better. I think the Ravens are a better team than people think, and people are sleeping on the Ravens because they're overreacting to their loss to Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh's a better team than people think they are. Boom, logic. Sorry, I just confused the shit out of myself. Give me the Steelers.
After all that, you should have switched it to the Ravens.
And then gone and put on a Ravens jersey. All right, sweet. Moving on to the
I
next
could
game.
put on a Steelers jersey. No, sorry, go ahead.
We got Cardinals Seahawks in Seattle. Seattle's an 8-point favorite, 44.5 over under.
Yeah, give me Seattle. And Seattle covers.
Seattle's offense has been struggling a little bit. Gino hasn't looked great.
Be real
But,
crazy if Kyler just played this week.
He won't. They might use the full 3 weeks. He might not play until.
He got activated, yeah. He's got 21
Yeah.
days to practice.
Yeah. They might use the full window, but I don't know. I think he'll probably play next week. But I got Seahawks.
That's a throwback. Sean Alexander.
Yeah.
Remember I drafted Sean Alexander number 1 overall in fantasy the year after he just had his insane year and he tore his ACL like week 1. It's terrible.
Yeah, I'm on the Seahawks here too.
Same.
I'm on Seattle. Yeah, I think that's probably
W.
good.
Sweep it.
I think that's the biggest. Yeah, that's the biggest favorite of the week. Oh, second biggest favorite. Bills are 8.5. A lot of close games this week. Next game, our last 425 game, we got Chargers Chiefs in Arrowhead. Kansas City's 5.5-point favorites. Over under 48.
Is T Swift going?
Dude, the Chargers, I swear, they should have
I got the jersey for this
won
game.
both games last
Swift.
year against the Chiefs. But the refs bail the Chiefs out every fucking game because Pat Mahomes is the poster boy, and now they got Taylor Swift over there too.
You think Brittany
Give me the
Mahomes and Taylor Swift are actually friends? Or do you think she's just putting up with her?
Gotta
I think
be,
she's for sure putting up with her.
gotta be. There's no way.
Yeah, she has to sit next to her every game, so she's like, I might as well just not make it miserable for both.
Jackson hasn't been seen around Taylor, which is interesting. I wonder if there's a big PR thing where Taylor's like people have told their people Jackson can't be within Jackson can't be in the stadium if she's in the stadium.
I haven't seen Jackson this year, bro. Is he still alive?
I think he's going through all that court stuff.
Yeah, he's flying under the radar from all the assaults he's doing.
Yeah.
All of them.
Give me the Chargers.
Oh, he still
Give me the
rides
Chiefs.
them.
We're going
Every
Chiefs.
time I take the same pick as Jeff, I've lost, but I'm gonna do it again here. Against my better tuition, I'm taking the Chargers.
Wow.
Yeah, the Chiefs, for most of the season, when I watch the Chiefs, I feel like it's basically Travis Kelce's the only weapon. But they got a rookie receiver that's emerging, and Isaiah Pacheco is really starting to take over that backfield.
Pacheco's
So
good.
I think the Chiefs got some weapons to work with now. So I like the Chiefs.
This game.
Yeah, I like how you pointed out Rashid Rice there. He is looking really good as a rookie. I think he
Yeah.
might be their top receiver.
Yeah, I think I might try to trade for him in Dynasty and scam someone out of him. Some idiot that has him in Dynasty.
You know who's
Wow.
got him?
Who's
Top
got
Dog's
him?
got him.
Yeah,
Top Dog's
call-
got him.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
a dog
call
in Dynasty.
her an idiot.
He's got a dog
no.
with him, so I think he's the top dog,
Dog.
right now.
Confirmed dog. Confirmed dog.
This game reminds me of last week's game, the Jets-Eagles, where the Chargers desperately need a win against a good team, but I just can't do it. I can't pick against Mahomes, bro. The Chiefs are so good. I'm going to take the Chiefs. But it does remind me of a spot where the Chargers need this game 10 times more than the Chiefs need this game. So it's interesting. Is that everyone for this game?
I went Chiefs and both didn't know. Yes.
All right. Let's move to Sunday Night Football on NBC and Carrie Underwood. We got Dolphins, Eagles in Philly. Philly's a 2.5-point favorite. 51.5 over under.
I like the Eagles. Yeah. I think they stopped Raheem Mostert and that they're gonna have to throw. I mean,
Oh!
throw. So
Have you seen that guy on TikTok who's like the Dolphins fan, and he's like, the Ravens got a big game this week, but they don't know who they're up against. And then he just starts grittying, and he comes into the room as like 4 different Dolphins players. Like he has a Tua jersey, and he's like flexing with Tua. He comes in with the Waddle jersey, and he starts like waddling. And he comes in with Tyreek, and he just like zooms in the room. It's just this ginormous dude. He's so funny, bro. Every
I'm
week
waiting
he
for P
does
to
it.
come in with his. There it is.
Every week he does it, bro.
Oh, there's a gritty going on right now. He
Who
has
is
to pick
that?
the Dolphins.
Is that Waddle?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going Dolphins. You can keep talking.
Do you have a mic on you?
I
How
have
is
the
your audio
buds
so
in the
clear?
ear. I have the buds in the ears. They follow me. You know.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Like this guy.
I'm with B here. I'm taking the Dolphins, man. I just disrespected Jalen Hurts, and I can't back off it now. I think he's a bum. I think Dolphins pull this one out.
I'm
I got
Apple.
Eagles.
Yeah. I'm with Josh. Eagles. I just think they're a better team, and I think the Dolphins are not that good of a team, but they just have like one of the most fun offenses to watch, and people are just having so much fun watching them on offense. They're just convinced in their mind that they're actually a good team. They're good. They're a good team. They're not a great team, and they're playing against a great team. GG's only to the Dolphins this week.
I feel like the small slate this week. So many teams on bye.
We're flying through games. Not really, because we've already been going 40 minutes, but yeah.
Do the Panthers play this week?
No.
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say it now then, because I was waiting for the Panthers game. I think the Panthers front office listened to the podcast because they actually just revoked Frank Reich's play calling duties, which is something we should have done in Indy 4 years ago. But now they're giving it to the offensive coordinator, so credit to them. If you're watching, good move. Fire Frank Reich midseason though. That's the only way to take care of that guy.
You're a big Frank Reich fan, aren't you? Wasn't he your guy like for the longest time?
You know, I love him as a dude, good Christian fella, but as a football coach, he should just go back to high school.
Like he should go to high school, like enroll, or do you think he should coach his team in high school?
I mean, I'm not gonna hate him if he goes back and gets a GED because he doesn't know football, and I don't know what he knows beyond that. He knows Jesus though, which is
What does GED stand for?
General Education Document.
Disorder.
No, you got it. I think it was just the first two. So if he goes back to high school to coach, what sport do you think he should do? And should it be girls or boys? What do you think?
Girls tennis.
Dodgeball.
Girls tennis.
Girls tennis? That's good.
Girls
You
tennis.
probably don't. You probably don't need a lot of experience playing tennis as a guy to really coach girls in tennis. That's what I.
No. I would have said golf, but I don't think he's got that swing on him.
I think this is a good sidebar discussion.
Fire Frank Reich. He should be out of the league. At most, in all seriousness, maybe take him back to offensive coordinator. He was good in Philly. I don't know if that was just the system in Philly. He made Jalen Hurts look good.
That's why P's
But,
on mute.
He's not a head coach, and he's definitely not a play caller. So glad to see that's gone.
Jalen Waddle jersey almost became a different color.
It's almost green.
It's Coca-Cola. Real good.
Yeah. Real good.
Why did they ever get rid of? Okay, sorry. Never mind.
Was that? Did everyone pick Dolphins
Frank
Eagles?
Reich.
Yeah. I don't think Pete picked.
Yeah, Pete didn't pick. Pete,
Yeah,
who you
yeah.
got?
Dolphins.
You got Dolphins. I figured.
You're in the Dolphins blanket, you know?
Yeah, I figured. Just wanted to
I
get
mean,
the
Kate.
verbal.
It was definitely a cape. That was not a blanket.
Real quick sidebar, back to Frank Reich. Who would you rather have as your head coach if you're the Packers? Frank Reich or Jeff Saturday?
Bro, shut up!
Segment. Oh my god.
Jeff Saturday has zero coaching experience except for the games he coached on the Colts for no reason.
Yeah, he's an NFL coach, man. I think
Really
he's got
not
the
People
biggest.
forget he ended his career in Green Bay.
Yep, he's a Green Bay Packer Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he might be up next after LaFleur. Watch out, boys.
He's not in the Green Bay Packer Hall of Fame, but he'll go into the Hall of Fame as a Green Bay Packer. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yeah,
no, you
that's-
always go. No.
You go into the
Yeah,
Hall
no,
of Fame without you don't go with a team. But if he was going with a team, it'd be the Packers.
No, it'd be the Colts because he came back, man. He coached us to get Anthony Richardson. If we didn't blow that big 31-point lead against the Vikings last year, we wouldn't have gotten Anthony Richardson. So, shout out Frank. You guys might use
No.
him.
You think he would have taken Bryce Young over Anthony Richardson?
No, I'm so glad we took Anthony Richardson. Bryce Young, I don't know if that's Frank Wright's fault or if he's just not that good of a quarterback. But I think the
You're muted,
rookie
P.
quarterback order goes C.J. Stroud, as of right now, Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young at the bottom.
Can we move on? Sorry. Had a moment there.
All right, we got Niners Vikings in Minnesota. San Fran's a 7-point favorite. Over under 44.
Go change jerseys again.
I don't know who I like. That's the thing. If I have a real strong conviction, I'll go throw one in. But
Give me the Niners.
I'm on Niners too.
Niners all day.
Niners bounce back game. Minnesota
Niners
struggled.
bounce back.
Another game though where the Niners really don't need this game and Minnesota needs this game. Like 2-4, they 0-3 at home, about to be 0-4 at home.
no, but I have a question. Can I ask a question? Can I ask
Who's
a
the question to?
to everyone, the group? Do we think that last week was A, Brock Purdy showing his true colors. The no Debo, the no Christian was too much for little young Brock to overcome. Or B, Cleveland Browns defense is fucking them. Because the answer to that question would pretty much determine how you pick this game. Because I'm feeling Minnesota. Because my answer is Cleveland's defense is not the best defense in the NFL, and that the 49ers might just be the most overrated offense. Like, they have a good defense, but that offense, I don't think was like, oh my God, we beat San Fran because our offense could only put up this many points. Like, I don't think Cleveland's defense needs all the credit there. I think the 49ers offense was bad enough to fall down to that level, and I don't know. So I'm going to pick Minnesota.
I think if you take away Christian McCaffrey from that offense, I think Brock Purdy's kind of a system quarterback. So for that reason, I'm taking the Vikings. But yeah, I agree with you.
Let's go. I'm taking Vikings too. Let's go, Connor. Let's go, Connor. Sharp. You're sharp.
All we had to do was just make Connor and P drink to make Connor drink, and bam, we're caught up with Connor this week, boys. My picks are so opposite Connor this week. I think I'm down 3 right now. I think I take the lead this week. Like, not even tie.
I'm actually going.
I come back and take the lead this week. Big P was a plant.
I was a plant. This is true.
Big P hasn't even been drinking. It's a plot
no,
twist
this
over
is
there.
Coca-Cola.
This is all a setup.
The Niners
I'm on
defense.
the Niners. Easy.
Yeah, the Niners defense might score more points than the Vikings offense scores. Like, Brock Purdy doesn't need.
Also,
to play
no
great.
Jay Jettis again.
Last
3 weeks.
week was just weird. Brock Purdy, I think, is gonna be a good quarterback in the NFL. I don't know if you put him on the Panthers, he probably wouldn't be good at all. But
Brock Purdy's a good quarterback. Derek Carr's a good quarterback. Baker Mayfield's an okay
Question.
quarterback.
I have another question.
Kirk Cousins a good quarterback. Yeah, he's good.
No Trent Williams means more pass rush. What do we think about that?
is Trent Williams? I thought he was trending towards playing.
Maybe he's trending towards being a bum still. Sorry, he's a Hall of Famer. Sorry. Hall of Fame tackle. My bad.
I'll put his
Vikings
jersey on.
feel so bad it doesn't even matter.
Oh my God, bro. I can't wait to show up next week with 9 chains on a Kirk Cousins jersey, just being Kirko chains for the day. I can't wait for that moment. Kirko!
You have to do it.
Kirko!
Kirko.
All right, we get all in on that.
Yeah, that's all the games, boys. So that's sweet.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wait, that's Monday Night Football?
Yeah, that's Monday Night Football.
How can I change my fucking pick? Kirk doesn't win primetime games. No one told me. Bro, give me the Niners. I'm not picking Kirk in primetime. No one told me. No one said this is primetime, Kirk. That's a different story. I'm actually changing tonight. Is it too late? Am I already locked in?
No, you're good.
I'm changing it. Let's rewind it. Primetime Kirk.
I feel like it should be too late.
Period. L. Period. Kirko Prime L.
He was so hard on the Vikings, and he
I know.
flipped.
No, because listen, I'm a superstitious fella, right? So we can throw stats and all this shit, but I full-heartedly believe in superstitions, and Kirko loses primetime games. Just like Jacksonville wins in London twice, 2-1-0 in London. I tried telling you guys, Jacksonville does not lose in London. Kirko does not win in primetime. Those two things are facts.
Connor's doing some research over there. Connor's cooking something up. He's like,
I'm sending you like that in the group chat every time the Vikings score a touchdown. I'm still on the
Good luck.
That's fine.
You like that?
What are you gonna send it once?
Down 21-0.
You like that?
Send it.
I'm
What'd you
on
say,
Niners,
Hefe?
just so we're all clear. Niners.
So if they score their first touchdown when they're down 21-0 to the Niners, you're still gonna send it?
You like that? You like that?
You like that? Sorry, oh Jesus, calm down.
I feel like the Vikings fans can't even claim that because he didn't even do that as a Viking.
Right?
I have a sidebar for us here. What do we think Jameis Winston was saying to, was it Kamara?
He said he wants to eat a W.
Let's go. Got the reference?
Tell me you guys saw that clip, though, at least.
I did not.
I didn't.
Bro,
Jameis Winston's like animated. He's like pointing and stuff, and Kamara just looks at him like,
I love Jameis,
Kamara,
bro.
Kamara looked at Jameis like Jameis was from another country and he was asking for directions. Kamara had no idea what he was doing.
Amos is so
Jameis
unintentional.
is the funniest dude in the NFL, and it's unintentional, which makes it 10 times funnier.
Jameis or
He's
Russell
fun.
Wilson? Who's the weirder one?
You
Okay,
can't
all right,
have
all right.
Jameis.
Oh shit! You just unleashed something in me by saying that. I'm gonna save my segment. Whatever we're doing segments, I got something to say.
We're on it right now. Segment time,
Right,
boys.
well, I'm doing my segment.
Let him cook.
People, he just threw slander on Russell Wilson's name. Okay. Russell Wilson has better statistics than Pat Mahomes this year with the worst defense in the NFL. You can say the Broncos are a bad team. I accept that, but do not put that on Russ's head. That's my
I think-
segment, and
I think you're misunderstanding the premise. The premise is who's more cringy, who's more out there, not who's better. Russell Wilson's doing high knees on the plane. Jameis Winston's eating his hand.
you're not doing honeys in the play. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm Russ, I'm taking a knee, practicing my huddles because that's how much I care about winning. See, people clowned him like, "Oh, he's huddling." Bro, he's practicing communicating with the team because he's probably got a bunch of fucking low IQ bums in the huddle. And he's got to learn how to communicate. Hey, Cortland, run this route, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry
You
Judy.
can't expect this dude to change the fucking culture overnight.
You're
Sorry.
talking about. You're
Russell
talking about
Wilson.
Mr.
Wow, I just went in on Cortland's side there.
Russell
You're talking
Wilson
about
acts like
Mr.
he's a hostage in all his interviews.
Oh,
What's his name, Mr.
I'm calling.
Mr. Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited, brother.
That's what it
That's
is.
right.
I'm gonna go throw the
Unlimited.
Tebow jersey on. We'll start talking about the Broncos.
Was that was your segment, P?
That was the segment. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyone else got a
Yeah.
segment?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Yeah, I just have the same one as last week, just the sideline stories.
Let's go. We love the
Revenge
sideline
games.
stories.
Honestly, there's not a lot this week, but we'll fly through them quick. Revenge games, we got Allen Robinson against the Rams. We got Damian Harris against New England, and we got Scotty Miller against Tampa.
Damian Harris played?
Damian Harris just went to the hospital, so I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, he's probably not playing, but
Damian Harris for Hamlin, bro. Yeah,
That's
so, like
the
using
re-
it.
the reason I mention it is it is a revenge game for him, and how much does his team care about him to show up and win this game for?
Not at all.
He was the third string
Zero.
quarterback. He was the third string quarterback. What's his name? Who's above him? Latavius Murray was above him in the depth chart and got
There
more
you
snaps
go.
than him.
There you go. You're good. Sharp again. I like Connor this week.
I like you, Pete. Not that week.
Okay, no birthdays this week. That's tough. Hate to.
Wait. Sorry. Do we pick who we think's the better revenge game, or you're just going through? Okay, I'm gonna.
No, I'm just
keep
saying.
going.
I'm just putting out all the revenge games out there and all the birthdays and all the deaths, and then
Okay, I got you.
no
you
deaths,
think
no
21?
birthdays. So the only other relevant news coming out is COD is coming out soon, and on the fringe return of Kyler Murray. We'll see if that has any
That's-
impact on his return.
Not good.
That could have a huge impact. And this offense is brand new. Kyler Murray hasn't had a single practice in this new offense.
He's
Murray's
been
gonna
playing
come back.
Madden on stream, to be fair. So, like, how much more does he need to
That's
practice?
one. That's one practice.
He just throws the Cardinals playbook on, and like that's his playbook.
I mean, it works for Tyreek.
It does. But to be fair, all Tyreek has to do is just run, and he just scores. This is the play.
Gosh.
Tua gets every time Tyreek is one-on-one with one safety over top. Tyreek's on the right side of the field. Tua gets the ball, looks to the left for 2 seconds, doesn't even need to look to the right, and just bombs it to the right, and it's just a touchdown every time. Just looks off the
Every
safety for
time.
2 seconds, and it's just automatic touchdown.
Fuck it,
Never mind.
Tyreek there somewhere.
Yes, sir.
My lock of the week is
It ties into your segment, Jake. Is T Swift supposed to make an appearance?
Fucking God, brother.
I don't know. Yeah, unknown on T Swift. I tried to track down her whereabouts. Hasn't been a
She'll be
sighting
there.
in a few days.
She told me. She texted me. She'll be there. She'll be there.
I did see the Taylor Swift concert though. One more time,
Final
Hefe.
question for you guys.
They're
You
giving
think,
away
Taylor
friendship
Swift-
bracelets.
One
you
more time,
think Taylor
Hefe.
Swift being there actually adjusts the Vegas odds? You think they get an extra point or two if T Swift shows up?
No. All right, go ahead, Hefe.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
No, you fucking talk right now, brother.
I'm
So
good.
what was your lock?
Yeah, what was the
your
lock?
of the week?
I missed the lock.
My lock of the week was Kelsey touchdown.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He always balls out against the Chargers. And then what I said before Connor interrupted me 7 times was that they're giving away friendship bracelets at the game
Oh.
this week.
So likely that she should be there then, probably.
You told me she was gonna be there. I said-
Jersey. What the- NBA's back in like 6 days.
Yeah, lock of the week, Steph Curry, 50-point game, week 1.
Yeah, well.
All right. So my lock of the week hit last week. I'm not on a 2-0 run for all those who want to take notes this week. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Never mind. I'm not ready to make it.
What was your lock of the week last week, Connor? You're the only one
It
I
was
don't have
King.
the official record for.
Oh, Connor.
I
Say Connor.
tried.
My bad.
Yeah, I tried to go with something with longer odds, and I took Quentin Johnson touchdown
Okay.
and
So
Jason Jeffs let me down
I'm
there.
gonna take Quentin Johnson reception instead.
Yeah.
I still would have missed.
we're so bad on our locks. P's the only one that's positive on lock of the week.
Yeah, because I said King Henry, and you guys were all like, watch. He hit the over on 1 run.
I think you said that was going to happen last week, too. I think you literally said he'll hit it on 1 run.
Yeah, I think I disrespected him last week.
A lot of King Henry slander. It's not done yet. He's on a bye this week though, so we can't pick him again.
I got AJ Brown touchdown lock.
He's
Ooh.
He's had 125 receiving yards in 4 games straight.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
he's like it's insane.
Ooh. And Devonta not practicing? Ooh. I like what I'm hearing.
Josh
with
was
AJ.
convinced going into this season Devonta Smith was wide receiver 1 on that team,
I remember that.
and I just
First
tried to
episode
tell
of
him.
the podcast.
I tried to tell him.
You got a Heisman winning receiver coming into his 3rd year. It was his time to take over. And AJ Brown had a breakdown on the sidelines and threatened the coach's life and his kids' lives as well. So now all they do is throw the ball to AJ Brown because the coach is scared AJ Brown's gonna come murder his family in the middle of the night.
There you go. That's the sound logic you come to this podcast to hear.
Alright. Okay. My lock of the week is Russell Wilson over half an interception.
Holy shit, bro.
Who did they got?
Packers.
No.
Did we even pick that game?
Oh,
We didn't even
not
pick that
either.
game. We didn't pick that
Bro,
game
skip the
because I skipped it at the
Packers.
beginning. Yeah, Packers Denver. Let's pick that game real quick. I'm on Pack.
You already know what
Even
I'm
though we
about to
suck,
say after
we
all.
suck off bye. LaFleur, I don't think has a win off a bye.
I'm going Denver, period.
Sean Payton is the only coach.
He doesn't play the fucking game.
Yeah, he calls the game, and he's the only coach that I'd rather have over Matt Eberflus and Frank Reich. I gotta slander them every week, but yeah, Packers by a million.
Every time the Packers play Russell Wilson, they get like 4 interceptions and still manage to lose the game somehow. So I'm still picking the Packers, but
You're gonna tease the
I-
shit out of me like that?
yeah, it's almost always.
You can't tease us with Packer playoff tickets in the mail and have us pick against the Pack. You just can't do it.
That's ridiculous. If you're a part owner of a team and you're picking against the team you're a part owner of, what are you doing? That
Do
doesn't
we
even
want
make
the team to
sense.
get out of control? Do we want the team to not think we believe in them as owners of the team? Like, the team. We're just the leaders. We're the owners.
Since you guys are the owners, you should petition for LaFleur to get fired and bring in Saturday.
If you're
Did you
the
see
owner,
that?
you don't have to petition. You just do shit.
Did you see
I
the
know.
clip from Kurt Benkert talking about Matt LaFleur?
Yep. He put out
That
a
was
long tweet addressing that too. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see the tweet.
Benkert basically put out a tweet just saying that he didn't even say anything like trying to like correct it. He just basically dove deeper into it, saying that him and LaFleur are very different personalities. He's like, when you're in a quarterback room that has Aaron Rodgers in it, you're expected to talk, you're expected to contribute in conversation, and basically anytime Benkert would try to contribute in conversation or like say his point of view on something, LaFleur would basically just be like, "You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about."
Get him out of here.
That's basically what he said on a tweet longer. He's like, "Yeah, me and LaFleur just didn't see eye to eye." And the 3 weeks before Benkert got let go, Rodgers wasn't there practicing, and he said LaFleur was just giving it to him every day. And the 2 coaches on the Packers team that really liked Benkert got let go that week too, and then he got let go shortly after.
Who was behind the Jordan Love pick? Was it Goots the Goons?
Yeah.
Yep.
Goots the Goons.
He's actually been pretty hot on his picks. I'm not gonna lie. He's had a lot of really good picks.
Was Goot there when we didn't take TJ Watt? Was that his first year?
I think that was his first year. No, he might have been the year after.
Okay.
Because he's had, I don't know. I'd have to fact check that. I'm not sure. If he was, not as good as we think. But he's drafted some dogs.
How much was in there when we started?
Who's that?
Connor?
Is that Cedric Benson?
It was like right here.
All right,
It wasn't much. I took like
Dang.
5 shots, maybe.
He was a
I
Packer
think
for a
he
little
took
bit.
more shots than I did. And by the way, these shots glads are tiny, dog.
No
These are
one
tiny.
fucking cares. We're doing a podcast.
I was asked a question, Mr. I almost swore, so I don't want to do that.
Oh wait, we're not swearing. It's family friendly. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, this is a family-friendly podcast. Every time, if you guys watch the videos, every time someone swears, Jake puts a big blank over it. I don't know if you guys know
Does
that or
he?
not. You
He's
don't watch the
blanking me? Oh my goodness. I'm being censored right now.
Yes.
Ansel.
I like the Packers. All right, that's it.
That's
Why?
5.
Tell us why right now.
Why? I think they have the better defense, and I think whoever running back's playing this week is going to run for a bajillion yards because their Broncos' run defense is really bad.
Is Aaron Jones supposed to play?
Yes.
Jeff, is that the first time you've explained a pick this entire
Yeah,
four
this dude
podcasts?
just throws out fucking names without saying anything.
He goes Vikings, Packers, and that's
Only
it.
time
That's
he
all you
talks is when it's about the Chargers. You know,
It's hard to talk over anybody. I'm just
fan base
my
is
pick,
literally
and then I'll
paying
be done.
fans. What do you think about that Chargers girl, bro? She's 100% appointed by the NFL. No one cares about the Chargers that fucking much. Not a single person on planet Earth.
I like Hefe's
Except-
picks. Let Hefe cook.
But have I cook? But have I cook?
Really quick, we got one more special edition lock of the week. You want to get over here, big fella? Big fella, I'm talking
You got a
to
lock?
you.
He's got
Oh
a
no,
lot.
we got
Yeah, come over here.
He's got a lot.
If he's gonna make a pick, he's gotta have his shirt off when he does it.
He's making a pick.
Feed it to me. Feed it to me.
You got to pick
Okay.
just pick one team to win this week. All right, Green Bay Packers money line lock of the week. He's riding with Hefe.
Wow,
Could've
crazy.
seen that one
Get that coming.
He was not getting up. He's got a whole bag of Doritos in his hand. His legs crossed over. He's not moving. It took 3 big fellas to even get his attention. He's 5 feet from me.
We're talking about. We should keep a little tally for Uncle Kev now.
Yeah, we could do a big fella pick of the week. Make him do one pick every week, and we can keep track of his picks.
Is the one pick of the week gonna be the Packers every single
I think it's gonna be the Packers
I think
every
it might
week. Gotta respect that though.
We don't even. We'll just put up the Packers
This guy's
record.
T-bowing over here. You see this?
Gotta respect the Tebow.
My lock of the week, Russell Wilson, 300 plus yards passing on the bum Packers defense.
Big fella just took the Niners money line as well. Second lock of the week. As 7-point favorites. Just money line though.
What was that? Minus like 600.
A lock's a lock, Hefe. Let's not get greedy here. P, you remember when I wore that jersey on Halloween? When I wanted his Tebow that one year?
No, I don't remember that Halloween.
I wanted his
It's
Tebow
like I'm
Derek
probably
when
not
his
going to
Jesus.
remember this spot.
We're just Tebowing the whole night.
Let's
All right,
go,
boys.
man.
Yeah, that was fun. Any last comments before we wrap it up here, boys?
I love every single one of you viewers. Every single one of you.
Shout out the viewers. We've never shouted out the viewers.
Even
like,
if
shout
you
out
hate
the
me,
viewers. Yeah. If you made it this far in the
you.
pod. If you made it this far in the pod, we appreciate you. We love you. The NFL quarterback pod. NFL Monday morning quarterbacks pod fan base. Get in while we're small because we're blowing up. Boys.
Absolutely no drinking. Absolutely no swearing. Family friendly. Bring your kids. Bring your grandma.
Connor just had the smallest thing of whatever it is in his glass I've ever seen in my life, and he barely handled it with the chaser.
He's a Colts fan. What do you think, bro?
Oof.
I think we gotta fire Frank Reich, is what I think.
Oh my God, bro. He's a Panther. He's not even a Colt. You can't lump him into we anymore.
And
how many? I want to know how many posters of Frank Reich you have in your closet. I want to know how many.
Dude.
If Frank Reich goes missing, there's one suspect.
Yeah.
When I have sleep paralysis, I see Frank Reich coming at me in the middle of the night.
Coming.
With Matt Eberflus. Matt Eberflus is right behind him.
Coming at you with an O or you?
What?
All right, boys.
And end this podcast.
That's week 4. Love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.